Hey Dev, welcome to the IA Dev channel. In this video, we're going to talk about HTML, its past, its present, and its future. First, we'll see when HTML was created, who created it, and how it first came to browsers.
Then we'll look at the evolution from HTML4 to HTML5, including the new semantic tags. Finally, we'll discuss why HTML still matters today and how it even helps with SEO. Let's get started.
HTML was created in 1991 by Sir Tim Berners-Lee at CERN. His goal was simple: to share research papers across different computers on the early internet. The first browser, called World Wide Web, later renamed Nexus, could display simple pages with headings, links, and paragraphs. Over time, HTML grew. By the late 1990s, we had HTML4. Developers used tags like table, center, and font to build page layouts. It worked, but it was messy. Pages were hard to maintain, and every browser behaved differently. Then came HTML5, and it changed everything. Instead of using tables for layout, HTML5 introduced semantic tags like header, section, article, and footer. It added video and audio to play media without plugins. New input types like email and date made forms smarter. And Canvas allowed developers to draw graphics and even make games right in the browser. HTML5 made the web cleaner, more accessible, and ready for modern web apps. Alright, now that we've talked about HTML's history and why HTML5 matters, let's put it into practice. We're going to build a small page using modern HTML5 semantics with a header, navigation, main content, articles, and a footer. Open your code editor and follow along. Let's get started. Let's start by creating our HTML5 boilerplate. First, add the doctype declaration. This tells the browser we're using HTML5. Next, open your HTML tag and add the language attribute set to E. Inside the head, add the character set with meta chartnet UTF-8 so the browser correctly interprets all text. Now add the viewport meta tag. This makes the page responsive and ensures it scales correctly on mobile devices. For SEO, add a descriptive title. I'll call mine Dev Tech Tech Blog. Finally, add a short meta description. Search engines display this text in search results, so keep it clear and under 160 characters. And that's our base setup done. We now have a clean, semantic starting point for our HTML5 project. Step 2. Add a semantic header. Include the site title with an H1 and a short tagline to set the tone. Step 3. Create a primary navigation using a nav element. Use a list of links and add an ARIA label so screen readers identify it easily. Alright. Step 4. We'll create a main tag first and add ID content. Inside main, we'll add a section tag with the ID latest and with the ARIA delayed by latest to improve accessibility. Inside section, we'll create an H2 tag with the ID latest heading, and in H2 we'll add latest. After the H2 tag, we are going to create an article tag. Inside the article, we are going to create a header tag. Within the header tag, we'll create an H3 tag with the text, "Why semantic HTML still matters." After the H3 tag, we'll create a paragraph tag. Within the paragraph tag, we'll create a time tag with the attribute of DieTime and its value 2025-09-07. And within the time tag, we'll add the text September 7th, 2025, 4-minute read. After the header tag, we'll create a paragraph tag with the text. Semantic tags improve structure, accessibility, and SEO. Here's how to use them effectively. After the paragraph tag, we'll add a footer tag. Within the footer tag, we'll add an anchor tag with the #HF attribute and with an ARIA label attribute that says, "Read more about semantic HTML still matters." And within the anchor tag, "Read more." This is it, the article tag completed. Now we'll duplicate it and change its content. Step 5, we'll create a footer tag. Within the footer tag, we'll create a small tag. We'll add a copyright character. There are many characters that you can use on your project. I'll share a list of HTML characters. The link is below in the description. After the copyright, we'll write 2025 Dev Edit, built with native HTML5. Alright, now we've completed our HTML. Let's see how it looks. As you can see, it's a very basic HTML without any creativity, without CSS, as you ignored that because this video was focused on HTML only. What we learned from this video: 1. We learned the history about HTML. 2. We learned about the transition from HTML4 to modern HTML5. 3. We created a basic HTML. 4. We also integrated basic accessibility and SEO. I have also added a GitHub link for this HTML that we have created. You can find the link on the description below. In the next video, we'll deep dive into accessibility and SEO, and we'll also do exercises in HTML using the picture tag, image tag, YouTube iframe, and HTML5 video. If you want to learn web development, hit subscribe. Let's deep dive. Let's master the craft. Let's build like true Devitex.